Koops and a Ric Flair. Welcome. All right, you little piece of hair. Come on, I can feel you. Hi, welcome to this week's Kline May showcase, Kline May Realty showcase. Mic drop. The mic is clipped, so I can't drop it. That'll be all right. I think I have the gist of it. Hey man, I saw something. I just wanted to tell you. Hi, welcome to this week's Kline May Realty Showcase. I'm Spencer Wanger. I'm located right here at our Harrisonburg office. So if you happen to see anything while you're driving down the road or on our TV show or our website, you just give us a call and we will be able to hook you right up and give you whatever information you need to know. Thanks to this week's sponsors and enjoy the show.
Thank you so much for having me over because we connected so good. But how did we really meet? How long ago was that? That was a little bit ago.
Yeah. It had to be what, like March. I actually just called Kline May and we were lucky enough you picked up the phone. I was running through the properties that I was looking at online and you're like, no, that's a dog. I wouldn't let my daughter go to the bathroom in that house.
And then we were also talking, well, I'm retiring from the Northern Virginia area. We want to get out of the crazy part. And then we started looking at homes. And we weren't sure at the time whether you're going to spend 6 months here and 6 months in Florida, and whether it was going to be winter or summer. So we ran through all those scenarios, and then you got this beautiful home. So, yeah.
And that was like completely unexpected. We had no idea we were moving to Harrisonburg. But I think that's when we really fell in love with you because we were completely all over the board. I mean, we looked at land.
Yes.
We looked at houses up on Massanutten. We looked at townhouses. We looked at properties over in Preston Lake.
Yeah,
we looked at, I mean, we were everywhere. But we did not think we were buying this house.
I knew I was in trouble when we saw the closet.
This closet is amazing. It's got a huge dresser, and you sit with the wine at the couch in the closet looking out over the skyline. It's like, this is amazing.
Looking out the window going, oh no. I saw her face with the piano and then the closet, and I was like...
The piano for you was a big thing. Yes, right? She's like, no, we gotta have this piano.
But the timing was good too. We loved the house, right? So the whole way home, we're driving, oh my gosh, that was amazing, that was amazing. But then you start to go like, what are we doing? You know, you have that questioning of, are we really doing the right thing? And like, you're immediately calling us. And you're like, you guys got it. If you want the house, you got it right away. Like that timing.
We did really good negotiation because I knew what you wanted, you knew how I was going to present it. And by knowing that, it's not, I'm at dinner and he's calling me. And we knew how we were going to proceed.
And you worked with the owners and they were on a special timeline for some of the personal things going on with them.
By being human, we were able to be the best offer. And so it's not always money, it's this. Yes. And that's what's really important.
And I think, you know, when you said, okay, they're going with yours.
Nice.
And we looked at each other and we said, okay.
Oh well, gonna have to sell now.
You went from realtor to friend in the in-between time. I mean, our house sold back in Northern Virginia in what, 12 hours?
12 hours.
12 hours. And then we were, in effect, homeless for weeks and weeks and weeks on end.
Yes.
The people moved out, and you just became like our man on the street here. It's like, I need a dentist. Do you know anybody who fixes cars? We have a dog. Nope. Do you know anybody who watches dogs?
And that's the friendship part. That's the people part, right? That we love about everybody, and that's good. Because houses, they come and go, right? But this is good. And I'm gonna stick this mic in my pocket because thank you so much for everything you've done for me and being my friend. You know, I so appreciate that because, you know, those are the things that really make this worth it. So God bless your heart, and thank you so much for letting me in.
Hey, it's Zach Koops with Kline May Realty and the Harrisonburg Homes team. If you're looking for a little slice of heaven on the east side of Rockingham County, then you'll love this log cabin home. Welcome to 8531 Southeast Side Highway. Welcome home. This Daniel Boone log home is constructed of yellow pine kiln-dried logs. I'm walking on cherry hardwood floors, and you might notice some cherry trim throughout. We're on a Cape Cod style split floor plan with 2 bedrooms upstairs, a master behind me, and a gorgeous kitchen right there. The master bedroom features an ensuite bath with jetted tub, double vanity, shower, and walk-in closet. And enjoy access to your expansive wraparound porch right here. Thanks for joining me on this tour of 8531 Southeast Side Highway here in beautiful Elkton, Virginia. If you have questions or would like to set up your own property tour, please give me a call at 540-746-8753. And remember, it's your move.
I love my job because you get to help people complete one of their biggest dreams, which is owning a home. I think DCC is the best place for a mortgage because we are community-based, member-focused. Everybody works together, to make sure that every member is taken care of.
DCC is unique in that our whole operations team is here locally. Don't send your file to another state for it to be processed and underwritten there. You are working with somebody who's part of this community.
Hey, Cathy.
Hi, Huck. How are you doing?
Well, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Who do you have here?
Cathy, I've got Buster with me.
Hi, Buster.
Buster, say hi to her.
Hi, Buster.
Atta boy.
So tell me, how long has Buster been at the shelter?
Cathy's been here far too long. He's been here almost 4 months with us. He came in back in April, and we think he was a hunting dog, so he's not very well socialized. But he's starting to come around. He's making friends with you.
He seems real friendly.
He does. Hopefully he'll be going home soon.
Does he get along with other animals?
He's been around dogs, and with cats, I think it would be a big learning curve for him because he wants to chase them.
If someone were interested in coming to see Buster, what would they have to do?
You know, we're no longer requiring appointments, so they can come in during business hours, so that's 10 to 4 Monday through Saturday, and we've got evening hours on Wednesdays from 5 to 7. So they can come in, ask to meet with Buster, see if he might be a good fit for them. We've got an adoption special going on, which reduces the dog's adoption fees to only $50 and the cat's to $25.
Wow, what a great deal for a dog like this.
It really is, and he's already neutered and vaccinated and microchipped and all the other stuff that he needs too, so just needs a home. It's the only thing he's missing.
Well, I hope someone gets him home real soon.
Well, Cathy, if you're up for meeting with a cat, I'll get Buster set up again.
I would love to see the cat. Well, Hux, tell me about Penelope, who's walking around here somewhere.
Yeah, she didn't feel like sitting on a lap. She's an active girl. She's about 3, maybe 4. And she too was an owner surrender like Buster when we met outside. Interestingly, she lived in a house with children who got hair dye on her. So she came in with a bunch of pink hair dye on her. She's really sweet. She likes people. I don't think she's a lap cat, but she's definitely active, as you saw.
She's certainly very unique.
She is. Lots of personality.
So if someone were interested in adopting Penelope, would she be spayed or neutered here before she goes?
She will be. Yep, so all the animals available for adoption, dogs and cats, they're all altered before they leave. It just makes it that much more of a seamless process for the animals to adjust. And it's not a cost the adopters have to incur, because we take care of it ahead of time too. So she's already been spayed.
And that's included in that $25 or $50 adoption fee?
Yeah, so the adoption fees don't cover the costs, as you can imagine, of all the services provided for them. But at the same time, it also costs us funds to keep them here, so we'd rather see them go into a home quickly and be able to make room for new ones to come in.
Home buyers beware. That's Virginia's motto. So do not buy someone else's problems. Never skip the home inspection. Even if you're buying as is or FYI, for your own protection, get a home inspection from Aztec Home Inspections. We provide home buyers with thorough and informative home inspections, radon testing, and mold testing. Get protected during your home buying process. Know before you buy. Schedule online at aztechomeInsp.com.
Hi, I'm Karl Waizecker, Principal Broker at Kline May Realty. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Q&A with Kline May. Today, the coffee we're starting out with is something called Base Camp from Blanchard's Coffee Roasters in Richmond. That's almost sweet on its own. That has a really desserty kind of feel to it, really tasty. Our question today is, what is a survey and do I need one when I'm buying a home? So a survey is a drawing, a representation of a piece of property. They visit the property and actually mark the boundaries, and they use the legal description that's in the deed to that property that's recorded at the courthouse. That's called the meets and bounds description. So they'll use that to mark out exactly where the property is. Do you need one when you're buying a house? Well, that question depends on a few things. Number one, is there already one on record? Typically, if there's one already recorded for that specific property that you want to buy, and it's less than 10 years old, the lenders involved or the title insurance company involved might be okay with accepting that one. If there's financing, the lender may require that a survey be done, in which case that would be the buyer's expense because it's part of their financing. Or the title insurance company may require that one be done, and that would also be the buyer's expense. And the reason those folks would want to have one done is to make sure there aren't any problems, that no structures or driveway or anything from the property you want to buy is encroaching on a neighbor's property, and the same thing in reverse, that nothing from your neighbor's properties are encroaching on yours. Same thing with access. We've run into many situations over the years where you have two neighbors that are maybe sharing a road, or one person's traveling across another person's property to get to their home, and they both are under the understanding that there is a legal agreement in place to allow that, and then lo and behold, when we look it up, there isn't. It's always a good idea to have a survey. A survey will tell you exactly if you have a problem or not. If you'd like to see what's been happening with new listings in our market, check the link below in the description. That'll take you to the newest listings for the past 14 days. If you have a question you'd like us to answer, or if you have a coffee you'd like us to try, send that to us at questions@klinemay.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Using the leaves and twisty vines, Jack climbed and climbed until at last he reached the sky. And when he got there, he found an enormous castle off in the distance.
Fee-fi-fo-fum. Intruders aren't welcome.
Discouraged, Jack began to make his way back down the beanstalk. Protect your castle and golden hen with the Hawk Security System. Hawk Security will keep an eye on the creeps so you can get your sleep.
Hey, Kevin.
Eric.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you. We kind of dressed alike.
Yeah, we did. I don't know how that happened, but thanks for coming down and having lunch with me today. Lola's is a great place. Come on in. So what'd you get?
Well, I liked a lot of different things on the menu, so I made my own. I like London broil a lot, and the cheese was good, and the oil and vinegar was good, so I put all that together and made my own sandwich.
Which is a cool option here. I mean,
Right.
You don't have to stick with the standard thing.
Exactly. So now what did you get?
I went with the signature owner dish. Logan, who is one of the owners here, his last name is Strauderman, and so he has a Strauder Manwich, which is basically an Italian sub with his own special touches.
I really need to come here more often.
You need to just find a reason.
I need to find a reason. This might be a good reason. Might be a really good reason.
Have I told you about my connection
No.
with Lola?
No.
Logan, one of my clients, helped he and his wife buy their first home, and then years later helped them sell one. When I'm working in the Harrisonburg office, I'll often just stop in and order a sandwich and pick it up and take it back to the office. It's fun being downtown. You know, I grew up in Harrisonburg, as I know you did.
So I did.
And it's kind of cool to be able to come downtown and eat at a place like this.
As far as community and the growth of downtown, there's lots of restaurants that have come in and really contributed a big part to downtown as well. So all of them together have really made it's a really nice community.
I know that the Harrisonburg Downtown Renaissance program has been key in Harrisonburg to promoting businesses. It all adds up.
It sure does.
Well, hey, I'm glad you liked your sandwich.
Absolutely. You know, this would be a great place to bring clients.
Yeah.
The food was good. You know, it's in a nice big area where we've got a lot going on.
I know you already have a lot of connections, but this is a new one for you.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm looking forward to coming back. We'll have to do this again.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming down.
You bet. Happy to do it.
Always good to have food.
Absolutely.
Speaking of which.
Yeah, how about it? Dig in.
We all want to give our kids the best of everything, the best nutrition, the best education, and the best place to grow up, even the air they breathe. Lennox strives to provide the best air quality for your family's home, free of indoor air pollutants.
At Landis Heating and Air Conditioning, they can install a Lennox customized comfort system in your home. Let Landis sweat the details so you can relax in comfort. Call my friends at Landis Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Get up to $1,700 in rebates.
Thanks very much for watching this week's Kline May Realty Showcase. I hope you enjoyed it. We'd like to thank our sponsors, as always, and we hope to see you all next week.